Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Kim.
Hi, everyone.
And I'm Sonia. Nice to meet you all. If you don't know us, you're going to know us soon enough. So today, we're going to run through a series of moves that's going to help us do a whole body workout. It's for functional fitness, so we can still do our day-to-day jobs, do our house cleaning, do your gardening, you know, until those people want to feel they want to go back to the gym. So we're going to start. We're going to use some dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, we've got household items that you can use. So we want to have some water so we can hydrate in between. If you have any health issues, always get it checked by your doctor first. If you have limited range of motion, you only go as far as you can go. It's about being safe and keeping ourselves active. So in a few seconds, you've got your comfortable footwear, nice clothes. We're going to start, and we're going to start with a march. So we're just going to march, and we're going to raise our knee. So we're just going to warm up for a few moments. So we're just going to keep going with that high knee. So again, if you've got hip or knee issues, don't overextend on your range of motion. So now I'm going to take my arms up, and Kim's going to do with low arms for those that have had any issues with a cardiovascular or blood pressure. So now we're going to take our arms up, and we're going to keep going with that raise. We're going to get the oxygen around the body. And in a few seconds, we're going to switch. And we're going to just come back to that gentle march. And 2, and 1. And we're just going to go back to that gentle march. And then we're going to take our hips out, and we're going to point our toes, and we're going to take our arms with it. So we're going to point out and in, and out and in, and out. So this is going to help activate our hips. And in 2 and 1, we're just going to come back to that march, and we're going to work on the other leg. That march, and in 2 and 1, we're going to take the hip back out. So we'll rotate the hip. So again, if you've had any types of surgeries that limits flexing and rotating the hip, just keep going with just that gentle march on the spot. So you want to keep your core nice and strong, your shoulders down and back. This is all just to warm us up. And we'll keep going for a few more seconds. And 2, and 1, and come back to that march. And then we're going to take our heel out, and we're going to go with a heel tap, and take our arms out, and take our arms in. And 2, and 1, and off we go. So again, you keep your core nice and strong. Kim will keep that nice posture with her back, not leaning back on the chair. So we should be getting slightly warmed up now. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to come back to that march. And then we're going to switch, and we're going to go with the other leg. In 2, and 1, and out we go, and in. And after this, we'll take a little drink. We'll hydrate. It's always important. Okay, and in 2, and 1, we're going to go to that march, and we're going to take a drink. Remember, hydration is important. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through a series of moves. We're going to do what's called a bicep curl. We're going to do what's called a row, where we take our dumbbells, we're going to hinge the hip forward, and we're going to come up and we're going to row. And at the top of the row, we're squeezing the shoulder blades. And then we're going to go, and then we're going to take it with a fly. And we'll do these for sets of 10. And then we're going to take a stance into a squat. We're going to hold the core, and we're going to move our arms, and we're going to do a sprint squat for 30 seconds. And then we'll march it out, and we'll take a drink. So if you're ready, use whatever you've got at hand. If you want to freehand it, you do it with your free hand. I want to take the dumbbells. We're going to get into that squat. You want to hold that core nice. Your squat as far as is comfortable. Your knees want to be turned out a little, not over your toes. Keep your back in alignment. Kim will do this sitting down for anybody that needs to do this modified. So we're going to go, and we're going to go for 10. 1 and 2. And at the top, you give a little squeeze. And 4. And 6. And 7. And don't forget, squeeze at the top. And 9. And 10. And we're just going to get position. And we're going to bend, and we're going to hinge at the hip. We're going to come down, our dumbbells low. And we're going to bring them up, and we're going to squeeze at the top. So again, you use a weight that's comfortable for you. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. We're going to stay in position. We're going to bring our dumbbells out, and we're going to go, and we're going to fly. So again, at the top of the fly, you squeeze in your shoulder blades. And 3. And try and squeeze your stomach back to activate those core muscles. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. I'm going to march it out. We're going to put our dumbbells down. We're going to go back, and we're going to come into a squat. So a small semi-squat. Hold that core, squeeze in your glutes. And on the count of down from 3, 2, 1, we're going to do what's called a sprint squat. So in 2, 1, and go. This is going to pump up the heart rate. This will give us a little bit of cardio. We're going to keep it going. You've just got 10 more seconds. We're coming up to the last 5. Keep it going. And 3, 2, 1, and march it out. We're going to take a drink. So our next set of moves, we're going to do what's called a front lunge. So we're going to step forward, the knee and the hip. We keep it all at a 90 degree. Our legs straight at the back. We're going to hold our dumbbells or bottle of water, whichever you have, and we're just going to rotate to the side. I'm going to step it up. We'll come step the other leg back and rotate. And then we're going to step back, and we're going to bend the knee down this time, still keeping that 90 degree, and we're going to press. And then we're going to come back to that squat, and we're going to raise from the front to the side. And back to that sprint squat and a drink. So in 3, we're going to get back our dumbbells, and we're going to go with that front lunge. So we go with leg, keep the core nice. I'm going to come down. Moves don't have to be fast. And we're going to rotate. So again, you want to keep your core nice and strong. that back leg straight. We're looking at working the obliques and our quads. We're getting a multi-use move. And keep it going, a few more. So you want to breathe it in, hold everything strong, and that rotate. So again, you go to what your range of motion will let you go. If you're getting any pain or any discomfort, just go back to that march and walk it out. And 2 more. And last one. Okay, and then we're going to put one dumbbell down. And we're going to take the leg back. So with this leg is now bent, and we're going to press. I'm going to keep stepping back into that back step and press. And we're going to do this for 10. So we got 7 more. And 5. So you find that these moves aren't fast moves. They're more to be slow and controlled, help with balance. And 2. And 1 more. Now you can hold the other weight in your other hand to make it a little bit more challenging. But for now, we're just going to stick with just holding the 1. And up. And back. So again, you want to keep that core strong. We're working on the quads, our core muscles, our shoulder muscles, arm muscles. So we're getting that full workout. And we've got coming up to 5 more. And 4. Should be getting warm now. I am. And 2. And last one. We're going to pick up our other dumbbell and march it out. Take our shoulders down and back. We're going to come back into that squat. So our knees slightly out. Our core pulled in. Our glutes squeezed. And we're going to come out, and we're going to come out for 4. And 4, and we're going to come out to the side for 4. So again, try and keep that core nice and strong. And we're going to march it out. Put our dumbbells down. And we're going to come back to that sprinter squat. We want to come down, get all that posture. Get ready, and in 2, and 1, and off we go. Keep that heart rate going up. Keep it going. It's amazing what we can do at home. We're into the last 10 seconds. Don't stop. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. There we go. We're doing it. And 2, and 1, and march it out. And take a drink. And that's round 1 complete. Now, if you want, you could do this round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all up to yourself. But it is about safety. It's about being functional fitness and making the most of the situation we're in. Some people aren't ready to go back to a gym. So these are just little classes to give us things to do. So when you're ready, we're going to go back to that bicep curl and row and fly. So when Kim's ready, we're going to go. So we're going to go for 10. So again, we're going to go back into the squat, shoulders down and back. I'm going to go back to that curl. That squeeze of the bicep at the top. So again, you don't want to be making your move too fast. You want to feel that you're actually using those muscles. And 2 more. Okay, I'm going to shift the stance and bend at the hip. We're going to hinge forward. Again, bring in those abdominal muscles. We're going to come down and we're going to go to that row. So we turn and up. So our elbows are close to the sides. And we're facing forward. The knees are soft, but the rest of our body is nice and strong. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. And while we're there, we're going to stay where we're at, and we're going to take it into that fly. That squeeze of the elbows and the shoulders. And 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And I put those dumbbells down. We're going to go back to that little sprint squat. So again, get that nice squat, that nice form, and when we're ready, in 2 and 1, and off we go. Get that heart rate back up again. Give us some cardiovascular work. Keep it going. We're into the last 10 seconds. Keep it going into the last 5 and 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Good job. Take a drink. So anytime you feel you need to stop, just go to that march. It doesn't matter if you don't fulfill all the repetitions. It's still about being safe. So we're going to go back to our lunge with our rotation. So again, that 90 degree, the back leg straight, back and to the side. Keep the back leg straight and to the side. This is going to work those side oblique muscles. We've got our quads, our hamstrings, those smaller muscles in the feet, helping with some balance and coordination. I'm going to go 4 more. And you can do these up to 12 times on a lower weight each side. Or you can do them for so many seconds. And last one. I'm going to keep the dumbbell with me this time. And take the back leg for that back leg press. And up. So we're bending the back leg down this time, and then we're pressing up. There's we balance. See, we're not all perfect. And keep it going. We've got 5 more after this one. And 4. And 3. Keep that posture nice and strong. Those girls that think some exercises Need to be a lot of intensity, just using our body can be enough. So we're going to go back into that squat. Hold our core nice, shoulders down and back, and we're going to come with those front raises. And 2, and 3, and 4, and we're going to take them out to the side. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. We're going to put our dumbbells down, and we're going to come back into that sprinter squat. So again, you sit back, and on the count of 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keep it going, fast as you can. We're nearly at the halfway mark. We're coming up to those last 10 seconds. Don't stop. Keep it going. All the way to the finish line. And 2, and 1, and march it out. Great going. Take a drink. We'll have a little rest. So we can do that a number of set times that you feel you want to. So we're just going to march it out. We're going to let the heart rate come back down. Let the legs come back. Those legs should be fired up, those quads. And nutrition is important as well. It's important to eat a varied diet. Some people like to exercise before they eat. Some people afterwards. Either way is okay, as long as you're fueling your body to meet its needs. The protein and your carbs and your healthy fats. And your water intake, plenty of rest is always good to heal the body from your exercise. Trying to reduce your stress in your life is also helpful in reducing those cortisols, or bad hormones. So we're going to come with some stretches. We're just going to stretch up the upper body. So we're going to take the right arm across, and we're just going to pull on those muscles, and we're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Most stretches need to be at least 20-30 seconds. That way the brain gets to register that it's a stretch. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch it over, and we're going to come to the other side. So everyone's done a great job. I hope you liked your little workout to get a little morning routine going before your day. And in 5, we're going to switch, and we're going to take the arm overhead. And 2, and 1, and we're going to take the arm overhead. That little stretch through the back. And it's always important to get that okay from your doctor if you haven't really exercised or starting any new diet. And in 5, we're going to switch, and we're going to come to the other side. And 2, and 1, and switch the arm. So as you can see, some of the exercises, they can be done while sitting down. And when you're sitting down, you want to keep that posture strong. You don't want to be slumped in your chair or leaning back in your chair. And your weight depends on what you really want to achieve. So in 5, 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to bring the arms forward, and we're going to push the arms out. And we're just keeping the legs soft with a little slight bend in the knee. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take the arms, I'm going to come around the back. I'm going to take the arms out for a nice stretch within for the chest as well.
I'm really feeling it, Sonia.
Okay, so another 5 more seconds. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And we're just going to have a little shake. I hope everybody has a good day, and we'll see you again. From Kim and myself, thank you for joining in, and hopefully we'll achieve our channels, what we want to do, our health life choices, go back to the gym, whether it's outside, going for walks, whether it's going for a jog, anything that keeps us active, keeps us functionally fit. It's an aging world out there. You know, as we get older, we lose some of our muscle strength, we lose our bone density. So forms of little strength exercise with some cardio will help maintain some of our muscle and our bone strength as well. So thank you for tuning in.